Aloha. Welcome to the lei draping ceremony here in Hilo, Hawaii. My name is Kainoa Danes, chairman of the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission. And with me,
Aloha, my name is Desiree Moana Cruz, and I'm the Hawaii Island Commissioner for the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission.
we're excited to have you all being able to enjoy the ceremony safely from the comfort of your homes. All of our lei draping ceremonies this year are purposefully private in nature so that people can stay safe and we can avoid the further spread of COVID-19, hence the cancellation of all the parades across all the islands. We send all of our aloha to all of our parade participants, pa'u riders, etc., that will be back on next year for that. But this year we wanted to bring the lei draping ceremonies into your homes today. Now, who do we have behind us?
We have from Kohala, from the north of our
right.
island here on Hawaii. We have from Kohala, we have Keke Kaniho, his son Kaniala Kaniho, and both of them have been participating in this specific kuleana for several years now. And then we also have Nani Lehano. Her mother did the lei draping in Kohala for, I believe, 37 years.
Beautiful.
And Auntie Nani Lehano has been doing it for about 10 now. So we're so honored that they're here with us today and that they're joining us here and just helping us to celebrate King Kamehameha Day.
Grateful to have Kohala and Hilo together today and tomorrow.
Yes.
So we'd like to begin officially, and I think we're going to let Kumu Moses Kaho'okele Crab
Yes.
begin to bless our event. Our first ho'okupu being offered this afternoon are members of the Royal Order of Kamehameha Ekahi, Hilo Mamalahoa Chapter 2, and Navahini Hui o Kamehameha.
Yes, and leading them is Ola Jenkins, who is a Pelikikena for the Wahine group. And as protocol requires, we always begin with the Royal Order of Kamehameha in the lead for this celebration.
In any celebration where the Royal Societies are present, the Royal Order does take the lead, and most appropriately today as we honor Kamehameha, the namesake for the organization.
It's always such a joy to see these beautiful lei, handmade with love and attention and intention by the members, and then presented here.
For those at home seeing the lei being draped for the first
Yes,
time, it's not an
beautiful.
easy task to drape those lei on that statue or any statue in Hawaii.
Kind of speaking from
From
experience.
experience.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. So Keke Kaniho, he's been doing this for several years. He's a carpenter and a woodworker by trade,
Right.
and from Paniolo Ohana,
Born in
from
Waimea, I think.
Waimea, born
Yeah.
and raised. And then that's his son with him, Kaniala.
I love seeing the tradition being handed down generation to generation.
Yes, beautiful.
And the Royal Order offering their salute. Mahalo once again to the Royal Order of Kamehameha.
Olu kamana o a go kulana. Ya o
Jesus, Kaho'okele crab
Aloha
has been a fixture from the
Aloha.
beginning with this celebration here in Hilo. He knows everyone. He knows the organizations. He knows the people. He knows the wins and the
He
reigns and the
hali ali
history.
aloha.
He's
Look a
really
royal order of
wonderful.
Kamehameha.
And
Mamalahoi. Eola.
Eola.
Hey, Ola, indeed.
Mahalo.
It's a pleasure to have him here every year, being able to ole each organization
Yes.
in and out, sharing
Yes.
their genealogies, their protocols.
Yes.
And next up, the Ahuhui Ka'ahumanu, chapter Ekolu,
I believe so.
chapter
yes.
3. This organization of Hawaiian women, founded over 100 years ago, with the intention of celebrating and honoring Queen Ka'ahumanu and all of her good deeds.
Yes, the Peliki Kena, or the president of this chapter, is a lovely woman, Kumuhula Puanani Krum. The gracious ladies of the Ka'ahumanu Society always bring such a regal and somewhat nostalgic air to the
Absolutely.
proceedings. Yeah?
The Royal Societies, I think, are an important fixture in representing our li'i and keeping the spirit and their stories alive.
Yes.
And they're presenting a beautiful Song of India, Lei o Song of India.
Yes.
The Royal Order of Kamehameha prior looked like it was Lei La'i. But these lei are over 20 feet long and take many hands to put these beautiful creations together.
And that's what's so nice too, is just to see everyone coming together and working together and having that time to think about and to honor the king and think about his incredible contributions to our people.
Yeah. King and community.
King and community, indeed.
And so this year marks the 149th anniversary of the holiday. King Kamehameha V declared this holiday back on December 22nd, 1871. The people of Hawaii wanted to honor him, and he was a very humble mo'i and said, no, not me. How about we celebrate and honor my grandfather instead? So they were going to designate the day on December 11th, Kamehameha V's birthday. So instead he moved it as far away from his birthday as possible and moved the holiday to June 11th arbitrarily. So it's a misnomer that's his birthday.
Oh, it's not his birthday.
It's not his birthday,
Oh,
no.
okay. Well, that's good to
There
know.
was no Western calendar when Kamehameha was born. So when the others arrived, the Captain Cook, the whalers, etc., there was
The
no
Pilgrims.
calendar. They had no idea of when he was born exactly. So I believe 1850s or 60s.
Oh, so beautiful, my gosh.
Ka'ahumanu no hana. Eola na kuhina nui. Like ole o na Hawaii. Eola e. Eola e. Ka'ahumanu. He mahalo.
Oh, so beautiful and today's such nice weather.
It is a beautiful
Yeah.
afternoon in Hilo.
It's a slightly overcast
Mhm.
Hilo,
Perfect.
verdant day. You can see the clouds over Mauna Kea and the sunlight streaming through. Oh,
So big mahalo again to Ahuhui Ka'ahumanu Helu Ekolu, chapter
Yes.
3, the Hilo chapter.
and Peliki Kena Puanani Krum. Mahalo nui once again.
So again, it was on this holiday of June 11th that first celebrated in 1872. After the National Declaration in 1871 in December, the first actual holiday was on June 11th, 1872. And so this year marks the 149th annual anniversary of celebrating. So we've been celebrating our king for a very long time. And next up, Haleona Ali'i o Hawaii o Kalakaua Helu Elua, the Kalakaua chapter, the Hilo chapter of Haleona Ali'i o Hawaii. It's believed that this organization are descendants of Halinawa, founded by King Kalakaua.
Oh.
And it was the Kavananakoa family that continued it on into the 21st century.
Beautiful. And the leader, I don't know if his title is president of this chapter.
Ikuha'i, maybe? Or
Ikuha'i is Kumu Kilohana Hirano, who is a well-loved kumu from Kamehameha Schools here, Hawaii campus.
Beautiful.
And has a really wonderful group of members and other ladies with him here today presenting.
So each of the Rose Societies represent various ali'i that have come and gone before us, and again keeping their memory and their legacy alive through civic work and representation at events such as these. And here they are presenting another leilai that will be draped in a part of the flight coming in.
Ooh. I think we can thank Hawaiian Airlines for
the ambience. Thank you.
Back in business.
For the background singers.
So those bamboo pole that you see, those are bamboo or ohe.
Ohe, yeah.
A picking stick or a stick like that is known as a lo.
L-O-U.
L-O-U. And it does take a certain skill.
He said they just picked it yesterday.
I'm sure
that's why it's green and beautiful. They picked it in honor of this event.
Yes, yes.
And again, that's not easy. This is almost like a makahiki game we should add to the list of getting the lei over the spear. This is a talent unto itself.
So beautiful.
Don't poke the aunties in the head, please. Okay.
Yeah, extra long. I wish I could take it on the plane tomorrow to Honolulu. Kainoa, do you think we can squeeze it on the plane?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, so beautiful. Oh, I just love this.
Once again, Kumu Moses Koho'okele Crab offering his blessings as Haleona Ali'i o Hawaii o Kalakaua, the Kalakaua chapter of Haleona Ali'i o Hawaii offer their lei ho'okupu. If you're just joining us, welcome to the 149th annual King Kamehameha Day celebration. We are live in Hilo, Hawaii right now. Mahalo once again to Haleona Ali'i, chapters across the islands. This is the Kalakaua chapter Helu Elua. Next up is the Hawaiian Civic Club of Hilo. Pelekikena of the Civic Club is Noinoi Wong Wilson. Today, these are the ladies of the Cruz Ohana. Du Downs, Desiree Cruz, and Du's daughter Yuri, and her little granddaughter, Yuri's daughter, Olivia. Again, this is the Hawaiian Civic Club of Hilo, presenting their lei Puakenikeni, lei Kiele. It looks like. Wow, that's a fragrant lei. The Civic Club was founded in 1918 by Prince Kalanianaole for civic engagement in the Hawaiian Islands amongst his people, the Hawaiian people. So this is Desiree Cruz once again, our Hawaii Island Commissioner for the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission, offering oli as the lei of the Hawaiian Civic Club of Hilo goes on the statue. The King Kamehameha Celebration Commission was founded in 1939 during the territory of Hawaii. The organization is the overseer of all events across the state every year. I'm honored to have been involved since late 2007, and I'm currently the chair of the commission representing the Royal Order of Kamehameha. So again, Desiree Moana Cruz of the famous music family, the Cruz family, the Cruz Ohana, is our Island of Hawaii Commissioner, offering oli on behalf of the Hawaiian Civic Club of Hilo. Again, part of what the lei drapers are doing is making sure that not only do the lei make it onto the outstretched arms of our king, but they also look beautiful and they're balanced. It's not an easy task. Beautiful. Yeah, that's definitely a lei ki'ele, likely from Pauka'a. Here in Hilo, just outside of Hilo, Honolulu. Skills. Skills. Once again, mahalo to the Cruz Ohana, the Hawaiian Civic Club of Hilo. Kikena Noi Noi Wong Wilson.
Kamehameha paia.
And next up we have Halau Kalani.
Yes, and this hula halau is under the direction of Kumu Moses Kaho'okele Crab.
It's a pleasure to have his halau here as he receives them at the statue.
And Moses this year is doing a special papa for Uniki class for Olapa. And so these are some of his students that will be taking that journey with him. He's well loved and appreciated and very active in this community of East Hawaii.
And I understand he canceled class to be here with us.
Indeed, he
today.
did.
That one,
yes,
thank you,
which is
Kumu.
huge because he never
Mahalo
cancels
eke
class.
Kumu. We appreciate you more than ever.
Yes. Beautiful. Hello, Ola Ukalani.
Eola kalani, eola ka honua, eola ka aina, eola naka naka, eola halau ola o kalani, eola mai.
That ambient noise brought to you by Southwest Airlines.
What was that? Oh, Kainoa, I'm so happy that we can be here and participate in this beautiful celebration.
It's an honor to be here. I enjoy being here every year.
Yes. I know you've been here several years now, and one year you were even
One year I had the privilege and the honor of being the lei draper, using a different set of poles, but again, it's not an easy feat. It's a skill that Keke and his ohana have mastered, one that I'm not sure if I ever want to do again. But it was an honor. It was an honor to be able to do that, and it takes a lot of practice and strength.
Upper body strength.
Upper body strength, which I have very little of.
Well,
all right.
Iki'ia manava, right? I'd also like to send a special aloha and mahalo to Micah Alameda of
Mahalo e ka
Naneo.
papauniki o halau olo o
TV.
kalani. E o mai.
Oh, beautiful. Mahalo nui once again to Kumu Moses, Kaho'okele Crab, and Halau Ola o Kalani.
Mahalo.
And next we have Ohana here. It's the Kekoalani Ohana of Hilo. They'll be presenting. With them in red is Stallone Chartrand and his sister next to him, Halnet Chartrand. And they are fixtures in the hula community. Halnet is a front row dancer with Uncle Johnny, Lamho, so Ka'uakani Lehua. And then her brother, Stallone, is a front row center dancer for Halaunaki Pu'upu'u. And their mother, Auntie Tony Chartrand, has been a long time alaka'i with Johnny Lamho and Ka'uakani Lehua. So lots of hula in that family. Beautiful hula. You know, one thing about the statue is we enjoy seeing different ho'okupu that are brought not only on this day, Kamehameha, to honor Kamehameha Day, but all year round. There's always flowers, floral displays. Sometimes
So very interesting.
sometimes a pumpkin.
Jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, there was a giant zucchini.
Okay, candles.
But you know, candles.
To each their own.
I think there's some crystals. But really, the idea with making an offering is giving something that means something to you. And in doing so, you really are giving a part of yourself. So we really appreciate and honor everyone who comes here respectfully to give a ho'okupu, a lei, an oli.
Ho'okupu come in all sorts,
Yes.
absolutely. Mele, hula, oli. And I believe Hilo was once the capital of Kamehameha's
Yes,
kingdom.
it
And I
was.
understand also that he named it in honor of the breeding style that he loved here that was so famous
Yes.
from this area,
Hilo.
Hilo style. So Kamehameha had some to do with the naming of this area as well.
Yes. Oh, mahalo nui again.
Now we're going to excited for this next
And now
group of presenters.
our next group comes to us from Kohala, from Waimea, Halaunaki Pu'upu'u, under the direction of Kumu Hula Maika Kamohoali'i.
E mai i te pā o ke aloha. E ola nā kumuhula, e ola nā alakai, e ola nā pai pai, e ola nā olapa, e o mai e wai mea, i ka ua ki pūpū, e ola.
Halauna Kipupu will be in Pololu at 5 o'clock to
5
welcome this day,
a.m..
the actual
Yes.
holiday. They do that every year.
Yes, in Kohala. Kohala has a wonderful celebration.
Absolutely.
It has its own flavor. They're committed.
Yep.
And it's really nice to see not only do the various organizations from Kohala come out, but all of the community. I mean,
Yeah.
families, small businesses, individuals
Every
will
background.
come. Yeah, everybody.
Store owners. It's a beautiful coming together of community in Kohala
Yes.
in honor of their hometown hero, Kamehameha.
Yes, indeed. So one of the traditions is for Halauna Kipupu to go to the Pololu lookout, and I
And throw
believe
off one sacrifice?
Indeed.
Oh, no, they stopped doing that, I think.
Oh.
Maybe. Oh.
They may have thrown off somebody. I
For
kind of
the
wonder
halau got smaller.
what happened. Yeah, and halau is looking smaller. But they do greet the sun
Right.
and start the day, and also Kumuhula Lorna Lim
Yes, the Lim
brings
family.
her halau
Yes.
resplendent as they always are.
Absolutely.
And they also participate and help to lead the ceremonies in Kohala.
And I love that they do everything on June 11th, regardless of the day of the week. They have lei draping in the morning, followed by a parade. Not this
Yes.
year. This year, again, parades
No
are canceled.
parading this year.
But they do the parade through town or down Konipuli Highway. And then a lovely festival ho'olaule at the park nearby. It's a great
They have
coming
amazing
together.
food.
It really is.
They
It
have like
really is.
fried kole
Yeah, yeah.
and stuff that you don't see normally at Hawaii stuff.
For next year,
Yeah, next year we'll
we'll
be
be
over
first in
there.
line.
Fried akuli plate. Smoked meat.
God, where are we eating after
Totally.
this?
You know, we just show up for the food.
Right.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
They brought the forest with them. I appreciate that. This is beautiful.
And you know, this hula halau, which, full disclosure, I'm a member. I'm one of the few members that don't live in Waimea or in Kohala. Most of them are, as they say, the wolf pack. They're all sort of related
Right.
one way or another.
Right.
And they're really a very productive group and constantly doing activities in the community and also traveling worldwide.
Hanau Kiali'i was a big production of Kamehameha's life a few years ago,
Yes.
4 or 5 years ago.
That was a hula drama. and
Every
we
island.
did it on every island, including
Ni'ihau.
Ni'ihau on the beach,
Kaho'olawe.
Kaho'olawe,
And the Blaisdell.
and the place.
Hawaii's finest theaters.
Yes, yes. It was also performed in Tahiti, in
Oh, great,
Papeete,
right.
also in Paris.
Oh,
The
really?
Eiffel Tower, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Did the security come and shut them down, or they had permission?
It was
Okay,
pre-COVID.
okay, okay, okay.
That's the kind of bamboo we need for Honolulu.
We'll take it on a plane with us.
I wonder if we could. Because no more bamboo on Oahu. And
None.
none in Kaneohe.
None. Or Nu'uanu.
And so the statues statewide are in Kohala, commemorating the place where the king was born. And then here in Hilo, commemorating this place that he chose as his capital for his government. And then in Oahu at Ali'iolani Hale, right across the street from the Iolani Palace. We'd like to send an aloha out to the Kamehameha Schools Alumni Association, who usually takes the lead in the lei draping ceremonies here in Hilo.
Mahalo. In fact, the statue that we're draping today was brought to Hilo with their direction, their assistance, their guidance.
Their
From
work,
Hawaii. They're a
with
lot of
their
hard
work
work.
and their money.
This was from the Princeville Corporation. I believe it was gifted to them, to
Yes.
the Hilo Kamehameha Schools Mamalahoa chapter. And
Yes.
they had to fundraise to get
They
it
did
shipped
the
here on a Max.
fundraising,
And
they did everything,
Yeah.
and really working in a wonderful collaborative effort to get this statue here. And it's such a source of
Absolutely.
pride. We're so grateful to them, and especially
Auntie Skylark.
Auntie
I want to say
Skylark.
Skylark, Rossetti, Kamehameha School's class of 71,
Yeah.
my mom's class. But they really all had, she was a former commissioner as well in the commission.
Yes.
Beloved voice of Mayor Monarch, the Honolulu Skylark, and,
Yeah,
and
she
all of those
was-
involved. There's a plaque in front, if you've never had a chance to read it, of all the names who contributed their efforts, their mana, to bring this statue to Hilo. So mahalo to the Kamehameha School's Alumni Association, Mama Lahoa
Yes.
chapter.
Still very active, and I understand that they are having a new leadership. So it's formerly was Uncle Tom
Yeah,
Chan,
mahalo to Uncle Tom Chan and Uncle Roy Almeida,
Roy Almeida,
and all those involved.
all of those involved. It's now the new leadership starts in
I
July,
believe so.
and the new president, I believe, is Micah Almeida.
Yeah, right on, Micah.
Yeah, next generation stepping up. So we love that. I also would like to send aloha out to our COVID officer
Oh, right.
who was here
She
being
looks-
very
She
helpful.
looks related.
And she's related. Her name is Mariah O'Connor.
Oh,
She's my
right.
daughter. I did force her, but she did an excellent
She
job.
was
at-
voluntold, and she's doing
Yeah,
a great job. We
voluntold.
appreciate that. And,
As
and,
the-
and I think aloha to our other fellow King Kamehameha Celebration commissioners across the islands.
Yes, yes.
We have commissioners on every island.
Yes.
And a big mahalo to Amy Hammond, our executive director,
Yes.
who's been juggling quite a bit this
Yes.
as just with these late drapings and for the last few years. So mahalo, big mahalo to Amy and all of our volunteers that help.
All of our commissioners.
Yes.
This chant that the halau is doing is Vaika, and it speaks of the area known as Mahiki in Waimea, famous battle site for the key Pu'upu'u warriors under Kamehameha. One thing I'd like to mention about Halauna Ki Pu'upu'u is it's really a family affair. So Kumu is there with the ipuheke, and his mother Trish is in the front line, and Trish is always in the front line, and she's dancing and keeping up right there and leading with everyone else. There's several generations of mothers and with their daughters and sons who dance in this halau. It really is a celebration of Waimea and Kohala. In the front line is Stallone Chartrand, who is like a alakai for the halau, and really a very talented dancer and just an overall really good guy. So it's always wonderful to see him.
It's nice enjoying watching them in front of the statue. They also do this in Kohala. They just take over Akonipuli Highway and
Yes.
just hula for the king. It's a beautiful sight to see.
Is this a mele ma'i?
Likely.
I really
Based on emotions, I'm going to
I've
say
seen
very
it.
likely.
I think it is. Yes, it is. Here you go. So this kind of hula is for specifically for encouraging people, Hawaiians, to increase the race.
Ho'olulahui, or
Yes.
procreate, increase the nation.
Yes, so you can see some motions that say, you know, bring it.
Yeah. I think it's important to
Ho'olulahui.
dance for our ma'i.
I like that motion.
It's a presentation. Yep, in honor of Kamehameha's generations that came after him.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna.
Mahalo nui. This Oli in honor of Kamehameha and his unification of the Hawaiian Islands, celebrating that legacy and those achievements. Prostration in honor of the king. This halau traces their ancestry to Kamehameha and to the chiefs and warriors of Kohala and Waimea. Halau na ki pu'upu'u. And kumuhula maika kamoho ali'i. Mahalo. Mahalo.
Ara wai ana I mola re I ka la ala pono I ke kura o tu mano mano. Tūri a mauna rahi rahi ho o mahatu wau o lua lua lei. Lei ana o nuu anu I ke kamā kahala I pauku ia me ka āhihi. I ho o hihi no wau na uno o kou. O ko ukuri ana paano ia. Te ike ina ho. He lulu lima ke aloha e ke kumu, hano hano o ko, me na o lapo o kao. E ola na halau.
Mahalo once again to Halau na ki pu'upu'u of Waimea and Kumuhula Moses Kaho'okele crab on the statue mound accepting and blessing all of our lei ho'okupu. And now we have members of the community who like to come forward to offer their lei.
Mahalo once again to Halauna Ki Pu'upu'u. This time we have representing Molokai, Luana Busby Neff from Papai Ko. She's a long-time Hawaii Island resident and a leader in the Mauna Kea.
The Hawaiian community at large.
Yes. She and her husband, Craig Neff, have been leaders in the Hawaiian community for several years, starting with Protect Kaho'olawe Ohana.
Part of the movement to protect our
Yes.
aina.
Part of the movement.
Aloha aina warriors.
Yes. I just love her.
Oi! E tua ine! Hau ori mako pakana au ke ike. I ka nani o ke kua ine, malama ina ki ai. Makapiko o Mauna Kea. E ola! E ola! E ola kau kule ana ua wamu ia ke ia la. E mai! E mai! E mai me ke aloha. Au a ia e tama e tōna motu. O tōna motu e tama e au a ia. O te tama i te uri. O te tama i te uri au. Uri ia pāpio a ilalo i te alo. Uri ia e te imu o tūtama ki loelo. O ka hana ana ia hiti I o ula ula. Kaia kali a opo akuku. Me ta upena tua o igu ani ani. Me ta ulu onyo o lani o laa. O te ave ai tu ai ala aia.
That's some skill, Keke.
E tama e tōna motu.
Hearing au a
O
ia.
tōna motu e tama e au aia. Te tama I te uri. Te tama I te uri. Uri ia pāpi o aila lo I te au. Uri ia e te inu. O tūkama ki loelo. O ka ana
Do it,
ia
Keke.
hiti I o ula ula. Kaia kali a o pōkuku. Me ta upena tua o ihu ani ani. Me ta unu oni, olani, ola a, o te ave ai tu, ai ara aia. Nā I halapete, I ta honua, o ta motu. I haale ia I te tiu wero, tā puto wero. Alohe a kanaloa. E mele no kalani. Au a ia. Ula pahu. E ola Kamehameha.
Mahalo once again to Luana Busby Neff and Kumuhula Kohokele Crab. Oh, sorry. And how are we doing back there, Keke? See, that is some. Oh, look! I mean, if you're at home watching this, please stand up and give Keke a round of applause
So beautiful.
for getting
Mahalo.
that lei on that spear. That is that ihe hasn't looked so good since the last time somebody chopped it off and
Oh,
put it back together. We appreciate that as well. Look at that. Beautiful. What a beautiful lei draping ceremony here in beautiful Hilo, Hawaii. Again, this is the 149th annual King Kamehameha celebration. We are so excited that you have all been able to tune in and safely enjoy and watch these ceremony and festivities from home. What's happening next year, though, Des?
Next year is the 150th
Yeah.
anniversary of the celebration, and so big things are planned.
And so if you want to be involved next year, please be involved. Please step up and join the party, join the festivities as we celebrate the 150th next year, June 11th, 2022.
Mahalo nui, everyone. I'm Desiree.
Mahalo. My name is Kaino Danes. Thank you on behalf of the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission. Mahalo.
Aloha. Mahalo.
The preceding program was a production of Naleo